Alrighty, we are live. Good evening, everybody. This is Dana with Boutique NYC, and I'm very excited to be here this evening with Ludovic Audesson, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, the
Perfect.
the founder of Rejucream, which is a really amazing, intimate feminine care skincare brand, which is really amazing and unique. It's one of our only intimate care brands that we carry here at Boutique NYC, and definitely our first. So I'm very excited and honored to be here with Ludovic this evening. We're going to be talking about the Rejuvenate Intimate Revitalizing Cream. We're going to hear all about the ingredients and why you, if you're a woman, you definitely need this in your life. I'm going to tell you how it's been changing my life and my routine, and we're going to learn all about, what's in this little beauty right here and why you need it. So I want to mention, as we're starting, we do have a special offer going on for this product right here. Right now on boutique.nyc, you can actually get the Rejuvenate cream for 20% off, which is a really awesome offer. It's going to be available for 1 week only at Boutique NYC, so please don't forget to check it out. I will remind you again at the end of the event. And as always, if you have questions for Ludovic or myself throughout the event, please drop a comment below and we will answer your questions. But for now, we are going to go ahead and get started. So welcome, Ludovic. Thank you so much for being here with me this evening and being a part of Boutique. So just to get started, for any viewers who, didn't see your previous event, if you didn't know, we had Ludovic on recently. Can you just give us a little bit of an intro to yourself and your brand, Rejucream? Why Rejucream?
So good evening. I'm the founder of Rejucream. We're 3 partners now. It's an intimate care for women, and I had the idea 10 years ago talking to girlfriends around me, and I discovered through talking, I'm in the beauty industry for over 20 years, 25 years now, and through all my conversation, I discovered something was missing, and it was a taboo. So I decided to create a brand to help every woman to reconnect with themselves, because they feel through life, through event of life, intimate care become very sensitive and a big issue sometimes, on discomfort. And when someone doesn't feel good about himself, he's not happy. So I decided to create something to bring some self-love to every woman in my life.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. And thank you for sharing your mission and actually, creating this brand for women like myself and all women, because I can say just from personal experience that I've never had a product like this or used a product like this or even seen a brand like this. So it's really filling a gap in the market for women's care, in my opinion. So thank you. And I really appreciate you putting such effort and such dedication into creating such a unique and really necessary product for women. So thank you for that intro. So you touched on already some of the uses, some of the things that Rejucream and Rejuvenate can actually do for you. So for those of you who don't know, who are watching, this is actually an intimate moisturizer. So you use this on your intimate feminine area, so your vulva area. So can you tell us, you touched on it a little bit, some of the different things that this can help with for women. So, you said things that women do, shaving, waxing, irritation, things like that. Just give us, an overview of what this can be helpful for
So
men.
after the shaving, the waxing, and even the laser, the vulva on the intimate area become very, very dry because they don't have any more hair to keep the moisture on the heat. So it starts to be very itchy, discomfort sometimes. So he protect. It's like a second skin. When women go to perimenopause or menopause, usually because all the hormones, she start to feel a discomfort, and it's very taboo because society tell you you're a woman, it's done just to have babies. You have a lot of pain. So it helps too because it protects, it nourish, and for cancer patient too, before and after, because we know one of the consequences of the treatment. What I'm very dear around me, I have few friends of mine who went through cancer, so I give them the product, and they were very successful. On our distributor in Australia, it's a woman who just went through cancer, who's been discovering Rejucream and Rejuvenate, and used it, and was really and we've been working with few companies to do partnership to support women about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you keep mentioning so many things that I myself can relate to, and other women, my family and friends that I know can relate to. So something that you mentioned is, shaving and waxing. For me, the biggest difference I've noticed in using this is, like the razor bumps and irritation you get, from maybe shaving your intimate area or waxing your intimate area. And as you said, it's such a taboo topic. Even in today's age, we've progressed a long way, but it's still a pretty taboo thing to talk about. But here we are talking about it on the internet in front of everybody, and you shouldn't be ashamed to talk about it, and you shouldn't be ashamed as a woman to take care of your intimate area. So again, this is something I really appreciate. And as Ludovic touched on, it's really great for if you get, those razor bumps, if you shave, if you prefer to shave, if you get irritation. It is, like you said, kind of like a second skin almost. It just makes you feel smooth and moisturized. Another thing that you had mentioned to me is sports. So I was a soccer player most of my life up until like high school. Then I was like, no, not for me. And then I was a volleyball player. So I definitely am familiar with that type of irritation and the things that can, go on down there, as most women know and experience, but don't really talk about. So you told me, right, this is good for, that irritation that can be caused from sports and, athletics and things like that.
Yes, it's very good because like one of the big is the frottement with the matière when you work out. So, or when you're on your bike, so you get very rough and you get like irritated, redness. So he helped a lot because of one of our ingredients. He needs a real guy who like break something to make it to protect it completely. So we talk about the ingredient a little bit later, but the cocktail of ingredient has been designed really to fight the irritation too.
Yeah, that's great because, like you said, so I did a cycle class one time and I never wanted to go back because of that exact experience that you just mentioned, the, uncomfortable irritation, basically. There's no other prettier way to put it. And I'm sure a lot of women experience this as well. And, there's really nothing out there on the market catered specifically to that besides this, at least that I've tried. So ladies, whoever's watching this out there, if you're, a cycler or, you work out or you don't work out, this is honestly going to change your life. So Ludovic just touched on this product has some really awesome ingredients that we're actually going to dive into a little bit because it's a really unique formulation because it's made specifically for your intimate area. There's lots of lotions and creams and moisturizers for the face, for the body, but there's really nothing out there specifically for your intimate area. So talk to us a little bit about some of the special ingredients that this is formulated with specifically to cater toward a woman's intimate area.
So we did some research, and one of our team who created the product, she's a woman living in Europe. We did some extensive research on the ingredients, and we create our own Rejucream complex. It's a peptide, a probiotic, and a stem cell, all from natural plant extract. So the peptide is proven to diminish the wrinkle and improve your elasticity and boost the creation of collagen on your skin. It's going to give some structure, some strength, and on firmness for it. So as everybody knows, the miracle berry stem cell is from raspberry, is against inflammation, and is also a double benefit to about anti-aging to help, because the problem also the time we have on your face is the anti-aging, and we don't talk about that. Yeah. After the probiotic. So the probiotic is an amazing way of preserving your skin and to protect it. It's proven to help with skin hydration and illumination. So this is a core ingredient of Rejucream complex. On top of that, I spoke already about the red algae rich in magnesium and calcium on the height of the second skin and protect from dehydration and aging damage. So that's very important. That's part of the second skin. So the combination of all these ingredients, and we have the feminine peptide, Gigno to boost collagen and protect against collagen degradation, what is very important. So the whole component of the ingredient really protects, smooth, hydrate, nourish, moisturize. We just use it on the external part of your vagina, on your vulva, not inside. It's a non-sticky cream. It's very important. Like it's very fast absorbing. I really want to mention that because usually people use oil. And one of the problems when the product is too oily, it go inside. And you shouldn't. So the reason why these ingredients are in a cream is really for you to be very fast absorbing. You have no deposit inside or no risk to go inside. You can go inside, but like it's better not. The doctor tell you it's better never to put inside something your vagina, as you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I was actually going to ask about that for those of you who may not know. This is, like Ludovic mentioned, for external use. And like he said, it's a really luxurious cream formula. So it's not oily. It's not going to slip inside, and it's not going to, like he said, go anywhere it's not supposed to go. So keep it on the external vulva area. And I do want to mention again, the texture, like he said, it's super fast absorbing. So it's not going to feel, after, if you apply it when you get out of the shower or anything like that, it's not going to feel like you have, something weird or uncomfortable sitting on your skin. Like you said, it's pretty much a second skin. It just makes you feel smooth and hydrated and moisturized. And it's not greasy or sticky or anything like that. So imagine your favorite like luxurious face cream, but on your feminine region. And who doesn't want that, honestly? It's like treating yourself to what you deserve every day. That's what I feel like when I use this. So another thing that you mentioned is the anti-aging. So I've always, when I hear about skincare, when we all hear about skincare, it's all about anti-aging, wrinkles on the face, even the body, stretch marks and things like that. But we never see anything for aging on the vulva area, which a lot of women is, a concern for. So as you age, just like on your face, you get wrinkles and, things tend to sag down a little bit, lose their elasticity. So I really appreciate that you've thought of this, for the women in your life and women everywhere, because it's not talked about. And a lot of women, there's surgical procedures and, things you can do for that, or you could just use Rejuvenate and it will, prevent and, help with the elasticity of the vulva area and anti-aging. So that's awesome.
I would like to add, like, our ingredient is like paraben-free, estrogen-free, like anyhow, like we've been like testing them in clinic, like it's being OBGYN tested, dermatologist is hypoallergenic. So like we put them to clinic in Europe to be tested on whether before launching. On the other thing we do before, like what is very important before launching any of the product, we did a test on 200 women to get their feedback, to have because I think the ingredients are very important. On most of the product you're going to find on the market, they're going to claim like 0, like on us, like our claim has to be backed up by test.
Yeah, so that's another thing I was going to touch on and ask you as well, is that this formula is research-based. So, there are some products, not necessarily intimate care products, because there, aren't too many of those, but a lot of products are, maybe a little bit gimmicky. There's so much skincare out there on the market, things that just look or smell nice or, have pretty packaging, but aren't actually backed up by the science or the research. And as you said, it's been, OBGYN approved. It's been tested by groups of women. So that's something I really appreciate as a consumer. Not only does it have a beautiful, nice packaging and is really luxurious and nice to use, but it actually works. So it's evidence-based, and that's something that's really important to us at Beautique, is bringing you brands and products that actually work and have results. So in my short experience using this product, so I was telling Ludovic, I've been using this for about a month now, and I can definitely feel a difference in my skin, in my intimate area. And normally, you know, people don't want to talk about it. It's TMI, but as women, you know, we are all sharing these experiences, and that's why we have to talk about it. And that's one of the things we do on our platform here at Beautique. So I will be the one to tell you all that my intimate area feels great using this. I feel like a second skin. It's very smooth. And like I said, for me, my favorite thing about it is you know, the razor bump situation, because that's something I've struggled with and a lot of my friends and family have struggled with. So that's been like my holy grail for, you know, after shaving or waxing or anything like that. So that's my little rant on my experience. So going more into a little bit about what you mentioned about, you know, clean ingredients and being paraben free. So it is Earth Day, so happy Earth Day to everybody. And it's Earth Week. Yes, it's Earth Week, and as you guys may know, we are all about clean, sustainable beauty here at Beautique. So I'd like to ask you, Ludovic, so what are you doing and innovating, and what's in the works for your sustainability efforts and helping, you know, move towards the green movement, the clean movement? What's in the works for Rejucream?
So we're launching a new product at the end of the year, which is going to be a wash. And my point has been to work on the packaging to be recyclable, what is very important for me. Mm-hmm. Plastic is a clean plastic from recyclable. So we're working, the ingredient we've already been working to be clean from a natural source, because it's very important for me to be able to give back and not to present. Like it's one of the, it's very hard to find good packaging who lasts too on can contain the product. So we've been looking for it for the past 2 years, and we find the perfect one.
Great. So I'm excited for that personally. So you said the product you're launching at the end of this year, it's a wash. So is that something you would use in the shower or just anytime, you know? I know there's some products on the market, but I'm sure there's going to be nothing like this one. So keep an eye out, you guys, and definitely, you know, try the hero product for sure, if anything. So let's see. So we touched on, I just want to give a little review for anybody who's popping in and out. So this product, the Rejuvenate, the Intimate Revitalizing Cream, if you've never used, I'm sure you haven't, because there's really nothing like this, a moisturizer for your intimate area, your vulva area, if you're a woman. This is, I mean, it's really unique, and it's really been changing my daily routine and experience and how I feel, you know, as a woman. You touched on this earlier, Ludovic, but when a woman feels, as women, when we feel, you know, about ourselves, we can really see it in the way that we present ourselves and act, and the things we do, and the way we feel. So even something as small or insignificant as your skincare routine, not that your skincare is insignificant, because it's not, but in the grand scheme, you know, a cream can make you feel so much better and, you know, youthful and radiant inside and out. So I want to personally say thank you for, you know, thinking of something like this and thinking about the women in your life and everywhere, because that is another one of our pillars, our core values at Beautique NYC is, of course, women empowerment. And Rejucream, even though it is founded by a man, of course, is all about women empowerment and, you know, supporting women, which we really love and appreciate. So if you do have anything, you know, tell us about your, you know, your mission for women empowerment and how, you know,
we support Bottomless Closet. We work with some other, we work with some foundation. We give a part of the process, but the most important is the team we have here of Rejucream. I'm the founder. I have some business partner, and we have an amazing team of women worldwide who work on the product. We take the product from like unbelievable people who I met on the hire from Australia, Europe, France, from Belgium, Switzerland, US, Mexico, Canada. Like we have really like I think this is the most important like for me is to create this brand with for woman by woman and with you, and like really to my way to give back. Like this is very important. I grew up in a household with a very strong grandmother who used to be in the beauty industry. So I've been in the beauty forever, and I've been surrounded by strong women. On the other core of Rejucream is our godmother. So this brand has been inspired by amazing women who are leading in their fields, from the beauty, from the bank, every industry, journalist, photograph, who's being really like helping us PR, who's being really like helping us to grow and believe and push me to do it from the beginning. So that's a big importance of Rejucream. Like it's just we want to change the world in a way, like to make you embrace yourself because you're perfect and break all the taboo about intimate care. Where I find now it start opening, what is amazing. But 10 years ago, like nobody was talking about it, and it was like always a taboo. Oh, everything is fine. Like, and when people start talking, I could feel the pain by some friend of mine telling me, like some young girl telling me, if my mother told me what you've been telling me, I would never have this problem. Like, so I realized, like, by opening the conversation, like we make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can attest to that for sure. A lot of it, even growing up, I didn't grow up super sheltered or anything like that. But even for me, like it's still, in my experience, been a little taboo to talk about things like that. They don't necessarily teach you that in school. There's no class for, in school telling young girls and any age girls, this is normal, this isn't normal, this is what you may experience. So a lot of the time women or girls will feel, like it's only them experiencing it. They might feel embarrassed. So any age, any woman, we're here to tell you, don't feel embarrassed about anything you're experiencing down in your feminine regions, because I'm sure that someone else is experiencing it as well. And we have wonderful brands like Rejucream and products like this that are made specifically for us, for you, to feel better about yourself and feel good, because as Ludovic said, you are perfect exactly how you are. So we touched on a lot of things, and we do have a couple questions. So Rachel is here, and Rachel is wondering, she popped in a little bit late. She said, how many products does Rejucream carry? Sorry if you already answered this.
So we just carry one now, the Rejuvenate, and we have the wash coming up in October, and we have a new product coming back next year, but it's a little secret. We're on the phase on creating it completely, so I'm very excited. So for now, it's Rejuvenate and the wash coming up.
Yes, so Rejuvenate, right now we carry Rejuvenate at Boutique, and it is 20% off right now for the next week. And then, as Ludovic said, they have a wash coming out later in the year. So that is their current product selection. We have another question as well, which is, can I use this product in conjunction with my other intimate care products? So I assume they mean like shaving cream, or, I know there's some other things like on the market, like washes and things like that. Can you combine this with your routine?
Yeah, you can combine it. It's not a problem. You can combine it. You can combine it.
Okay.
No problem with it.
Great. And do you, because I know with certain skincare, if you might have a serum and a moisturizer that are both amazing, but if you mix them together, you might get some weird stuff happening. So that's a good question. So I'm wondering as well, can you use this, is there a certain time that is best to use it? Like, is after a shower best, or in morning or night, or both? How often should you use it, for best results?
So for the best result, you use it after like your shower when you're completely dry, and you put it like once a day and like once every other day. So everyone have a difference. Some people use it every day, but you don't need a lot. The most important, you just need a little bit. So this bottle uses like for like 2 months, but like you need just a drop. So you can use every day, but just a drop, like a little drop, and that's it. And you can see it like very like everywhere.
Yeah, I was going to ask that as well. What's your recommended amount? Because I tend to use a lot of products. Like when I'm using skincare, I'm like slathering on the serum and moisturizer when really that's not the best thing to do because there is an ideal amount. And after that, your skin can't absorb anymore. So I'm glad you touched on that because I have learned to use just a very small amount of this and it goes a long way. And you said about 2 months for the bottle, right? Is that using it about once a day? It should last you about 2 months.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, Sonia's here. Hi, Sonia. She said, how do we include it in our everyday routine? We kind of just touched on that. So I use it after I shower. So that's a good tip. You said wait till you're dry and then use it. So that's my recommendation. But you said morning or night, right? You can use
morning or night. You can use it morning or night. Like is depends of your way of life. And before you go, if you take a shower after working out, you put it after working out, and like that's the way you have your routine every day.
So is it more? I'm just curious for myself. So if I were to use this as a solution, after working out, is it something I would put on before working out to kind of prevent irritation, or is it something I would apply after to soothe irritation, or both?
So I will say like it's better to put it on a clean skin. It's very important. Right. So like if you go to work out and like you put Rejuvenate the morning after you shower and you're going to work out, you will still have the benefit of the cream, and like you wash and you put it after. So it's very important.
Yeah, that's a good point. Clean skin is always best to apply skincare. So that's a good point. If you are wanting to use this, for workout irritation or anything, remember to do it after you shower, or, make sure your skin is clean to get the maximum benefits. So that's a great tip. Sonia says, we are women. We are not shy to take care of our intimate area. Absolutely, 100%. We're not shy to talk about it either. So I'll be on this camera talking about my vulva all day. So Rachel says, is the product scented?
No. You can tell that. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I could say it's not scented at all. That was the first thing I wanted to check out when I got this product, because like I said, a lot of these products out here, body washes and things that are meant to be catered for that area are, just loaded with artificial fragrance and things like that, which isn't necessarily the best, especially for your, intimate area. Those types of things can be irritating. So I really appreciate that this is not scented. So good question, Rachel.
Thank you.
Sonia says, when should we educate our daughters to start using it from? So what age would you recommend that this product would be good for to start using?
Early on age, because some young girl have some irritation, and so like I have a mother who told me about her daughter who was very young, who she started using on a young daughter, and she was very happy, and the daughter asked for the cream. So but not every day. Is when she gets a little irritation, when she it's that the way you can introduce you to the daughter. When she starts shaving, after shaving, you wait. You pat dry on it, and after you put it. So it's a conversation to have.
Yeah, definitely. And I would say, just from my own experience, I remember, being young, 12, 13, and you just start learning about all this stuff and yourself and your body. And, I remember, my first time shaving or whatever. I'm just sharing my life with all of you guys. I was super concerned because I'm like, is this normal? I felt the razor bumps and it felt irritated. I was like, I did something wrong. So, this would have been a lifesaver, and this would have been great to have a brand like this that's, really educating, women about our own intimate care and things like that, but also, helping and giving us the comfort and relief that we need. So yeah, a good question. And you can use this, whenever, you come into your womanhood. So thank you. Good question and good answer. And Sonia says 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, no matter our age. Yes, absolutely. And that's another thing at Boutique, you're never too old and you're never too young for self-care. As they say at Rejucream, intimate care is the new self-care. So Don't neglect your intimate care. If you're doing a skincare routine, you take care of your face, you take care of your body, you take care of your intimate area. It should be a staple part of your routine. It wasn't for me, and now it is, because I found out about this brand and I found out about Rejucream, and now it is a staple in my everyday, and I really enjoy using it. It's not like, oh, I gotta put on my intimate cream. It's like a luxurious, like, pampering moment and experience. So we did perfect on time. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself, because usually I go way over. But thank you all for joining. This has been a lot of fun and such a great conversation with Ludovic from Rejucream. Again, I want to remind you guys, we are doing an exclusive offer right now. So the Rejuvenate Intimate Revitalizing Cream is 20% off at Boutique NYC right now for the next week. So hop on over there and check it out. I promise you will not regret it. It has really been just such a great addition to my daily routine. And I've used like every product in the world, and this is totally unique to anything I've used. So definitely check it out. Thank you so much to Ludovic for being here. He's been with us for a long time, and we really appreciate and love having him as a partner, and having Rejucream as a part of Boutique. So thank you to Ludovic, and thank you for your questions, and thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for our upcoming events next week. And until then, we will see you next time. Thank you, everybody, and have a good rest of your evening and rest of your night. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.